1975 in the Bing Lounge. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Again.
Yeah, second time, yeah.
You were here last fall. You're getting ready to go on a big, huge tour. This is like the beginning of it, right? Pretty much?
Yeah, we did...
Did a show in San Francisco?
Yeah, we did California, really. So we did like LA and a couple of shows in San Fran, but they were kind of in between Coachella.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like side shows. I think this is this like the... I don't know, it's the first... Oh, yeah, it was the first show outside of California. California was a bit of a daze, to be honest with you.
Tends to be that way sometimes, yeah. Well, speaking of that, did you get to City Light Books when you were in San Francisco?
Sorry?
City Light Books?
Is that the place where people go and read Kerouac?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Someone
Lawrence.
told me about it. Everyone's always talking to me about it. I didn't actually go. You know, we don't have any...
free time.
Yeah, we rarely do. We have a night off tonight. So Portland.
Powell's Bookstore.
Oh, right, okay,
You can find anything there.
Everyone must think I'm such a nerd, and people only tell me to go to bookstores. Like, nobody says go to a nightclub or something exciting.
The Kerouac.
That would be cool. Yeah, I might go check
Kerouac
it out.
reference. Yeah, Lawrence Ferlinghetti started that bookstore down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, and it's right there. And there's a restaurant right next door that somebody that grew up in Portland started that's still there, Vesuvio, I think it's called.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, we get a night
Next
off,
time.
so Portland might get some 1975 action.
So how does a kid from Manchester get turned on to Jack Kerouac?
I think, well, I mean, the whole name thing is wrapped up in that. But someone gave me a copy of On the Road.
Right.
It had been used as a diary by somebody previous to that person, and they dated all of the notes 1st of June, the 1975. And it was just a use of language that I thought was really interesting. I mean, the thing is, the Kerouac thing, I mean, like, I suppose, like any, impressionable, naive 19-year-old boy, there you go. Yeah. When I first got that book, it's the whole decadence of it and the whole blazing around with a fag on, and it's all very exciting and sexy and kind of sultry and growing up. I think I was taken away by those ideas.
Absolutely.
But, and obviously the beat movement giving birth, to the 60s and stuff like that informed a lot of what we know. But I think, with that whole thing, they all took themselves quite seriously.
A little bit.
We don't. We just wear black and mince around.
Don't tell anybody. Yeah, it's not serious at all.
But yeah, it does have it. I think the whole beat movement and all of those ideas, the idealization of your adolescence, etc. They're all very kind of captured in what we're about, I think.
Yeah, well, it makes for an interesting kind of progression from youth to adulthood.
Yeah, I know. It's better.
It's better than, yeah, exactly. All that stuff. Those roots are there. So you were here a while ago, like last fall or maybe even last spring when you came through. We were one of the first stations on chocolate here in the States anyway that had a pretty big success with it in England. What's it been like since then, the growth of that song and the kind of the bigger crowds?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, we've kind of... God, there's a lot of people in here. I'm kind of just looking at this now. I can see loads of silhouettes. Your question was...
What's the transition been like since the growth of the audience?
It's good. It's been... Well, it's like in the UK, obviously, that's where we're from. Right. And the way that it works in the UK, in America, it's like alphabet spaghetti. I mean, it's like KXRW 96.5,
right.
The heat. And then you have to go to another one, and it's round the corner.
Yeah.
And we've got like
four.
Yeah. Radio 1 basically is a big institution in the UK, and we were very, very lucky to be so supported early on. So we became this kind of, if you're on Radio 1 loads, you get really popular.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to explain. America's amazing for us, with the power of the internet and the fact that everything's so homogenized now, and everyone has the resources to obtain whatever media they want. It means that we've been able to just kind of be whatever band we are, not kind of harbored by geography or anything like that. So, but obviously our campaign started slightly later in America. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like we go home to the UK and we were playing to 5,000. In America, we were playing to 800. Right. Now in the UK, we'll play to 20,000. It's 20,000 Alexandra Palace. Sorry, we don't really think about that. Right. 20,000 in the UK on one album,
Right.
And then So we come back here and now we're playing like 4,000 or 5,000. So we're kind of reliving the excitement every time we want to
that's
go back
great.
and feel the hype.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to get too big too quickly, because I think there's a lot of heart to this band. And I think that, all these kids and all of you lot that know of us now, that's the reason that we're here. Do you know what I mean? And we don't really want to forget about that, and we don't want people to forget about that. So 5,000's good.
Nice.
Leave it at that for now.
All right. Well, thank you again for being here. We'd love to have you in, and more songs from the 1975 in the Bing Lounge.